Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls all over the world, back to the truth of trucking. Got an email earlier about this gentleman down in Florida. The topic of this deal here is a man with suspended CDL takes police on a wild chase with his kids. Now, his kids in his truck, in a trailer. This guy is not very smart. This guy is not very intelligent, evidently, right? This guy was 30 years old. He was down in Palm Beach, Florida, or Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm sorry, Daytona Beach, Florida. The man was had a suspended commercial CDL. They took the police on a wild goose chase through Daytona Beach, Florida, with his two young kids in a truck on Sunday afternoon. Come on, guys. What in the world are we coming to today? This is ridiculous, right? According to Daytona News, a journalist, it started when a white Volvo semi-truck driven by a 30-year-old Matthew Barthel struck three cars at the intersection of Bellevue Road and Clyde Morris Boulevard around 2:30 p.m. before taking off. Okay, so what he done is evidently he was trying to make a turn, struck a few cars. Okay, that automatically gets you a law called on you, right? If it don't get the law called on you, you're gonna get some serious shit, regardless. You just struck three cars. You're talking $30,000 a car. You just done $90,000 worth of, $90,000 worth of damage to a few cars. If you totaled them out. When the officers attempted to stop the young man, he took off. You're in a tractor trailer, guy, 18 wheels. You're in a Volvo, for one. A Volvo. You're not going nowhere special, I guarantee you. Well, you are, but it ain't gonna be Sesame Street, right? But anyway, when the officers attempted to stop the guy down there near the International Speedway Boulevard, they heard a young girl screaming out of the truck. That happened to be his daughter. She was screaming for help. The young man took off again through the city. Now watch this. The truck passed several red lights, blowing through red light after red light after red light. He also struck another tractor trailer. And then drove southbound, going south on the northbound lanes. Well, it's kind of like that right there, like I was talking about last night in my relationship of marriage and relationships of fiancés, boyfriends, and girlfriends. It's a two-way street. Well, evidently this guy thought he was on a two-way street of a relationship. I don't know. Maybe he's got a boyfriend or something stuck over there in Daytona Beach jailhouse or something. I have no idea. The guy finally stopped the tractor trailer in a field a few miles away, and then he took his kids, both of his kids, and took off running with them across the field. This here's a 9-year-old little boy and a 7-year-old little girl. The children suffered from minor injuries and were eventually handed back over to their mom, right? Okay, the police used a helicopter to find this young man. They got him out in the woods and handcuffed him and arrested him. And his charges is aggravated child abuse, aggravated fleeing, and eluding, and 2 accounts of hit and run with injuries. But that's not the main fact. The main fact is he had 2 young children in the tractor trailer with him. How stupid can you actually get? I've been mad, but I don't think I would ever put my children's lives in jeopardy of a tractor trailer running from the police. All right, this guy's 30 years old. He had to have watched Wild Chases on Spike TV at one time or another. People run from the police all the time with tractor trailers. They never get away. Either they get their tires shot out, either they get their tires spiked. They do a maneuver where they box them in or something to bring them to a stop. But this idiot right here is the reason why we have the bad name we have today. this guy here had no business driving a truck, regardless of what the situation was. He had a suspended CDL. He didn't need to be behind the wheel, period, especially with 2 children. You know, there's a lot of laws now that we can't even bring our children out here because the insurance companies won't cover it. Well, guess what? It's his fault. Not our fault. Some of us are good and some of us are bad. But the way I look at all this right here, my outcome of all this, I hope this guy gets 100+ years. I will be sending this YouTube video over to these people that put this out on the internet, Live Trucking. This is where I get some of my information from. But you see, I don't put it on the internet in words. I put it in your face because it's the truth about trucking. This here, my son is doing some background layouts on my my page and all, and setting everything up for me. Within a few days, 4 or 5 days, it should be done. He's very good at what he does. So Tanner, I appreciate it for helping your dad out with this and putting the music together and all the colors and everything. And what so far on my background so far, it looks real good. I like it a lot, and I appreciate it. Like I was saying last night, everything starts out with a farmer, right? I mean, this guy here evidently started out with some kind of farmer, but we don't know what. I know what kind of farmer it was. It was a nut tree farmer. What nut tree did this nut fall out of, having a 7 and a 9-year-old son and daughter with him? You know, that don't make no sense. I wouldn't even take somebody else's kids that I disliked on the truck and even put them in that kind of jeopardy, you know. He should have got more charges of what he got. That sounds a little light to me of what charges he got of aggravated child abuse. He should have got more than that, you know. Hopefully they give him 100+ years because he honestly needs it. Like I was saying last night on my last video, is that everything starts down at the dirt of the farmer's hand. The farmer's hand is the man that grows everything that we eat, everything from cows to corn, okay, from cows to cabbage. It just starts right there. At one point in time or another, it ends up in our hands, us truckers. This guy here has given us another bad name. The guys that throws these bottles out in the parking lot has given us a bad name. It's taken a lot of parking spots away from us. Walmart used to love it when we parked there because they knew we would spend a lot of money there. We bought our groceries there, and we was able to park there and sleep if we wanted to, if we wanted to take a nap. But about 80% of Walmarts today has these big signs that says no truck parking, no overnight parking, absolutely no trucks. Well, then you gotta park like 8 miles down the street just to come down to Walmart with a taxi cab to get some groceries, unless you can walk. I'm not gonna walk 8 miles just to go to Walmart and buy groceries. But like I was saying last night, you know, guys, we're gonna have to stick together one way or the other. This is getting ridiculous of some of these guys doing this ignorant stuff out here, giving us a bad name. So the next time y'all see a farmer, a trucker, I don't care if the man drives a school bus. If he holds a CDL, he's part of the transportation department. If he drives a box truck, he's part of the transportation department. Truckers. All truckers with 18 wheels, from 6 wheels to 18 wheels. I'll give you all a thumbs up. Appreciate your hard work. Appreciate everything you do out there. All my military guys, double thumbs up. Appreciate everything y'all do out there, and risk everything y'all have risk out there. All the way down to our farmers. Our farmers deserves a double thumbs up because that's where our food starts at. That's where all of our growth starts from. At one point in time somewhere in our lives, either we worked on a farm, we raised on a farm, or hey, you might grow your own garden in your backyard. That's a part of a farmer. So thumbs up. Everybody out here, I just want to let you know that I care about each and every one of you. I hope everybody out here that watches this video likes my video, subscribes to my video, and comments down below if you want to. Also, I want to let each and every one of you know, next time you see one of these guys, I don't care if it's a veteran, I don't care if it's a six-wheeler driver, I don't care if it's a bus driver. Walk up, shake his hand, tell him how much you appreciate him for what he's doing and what he's done for you and your family. Regardless of what he actually done for you and your family, he might not have changed a flat tire for your wife while you was out on the road, or he might not have come mowed your yard for you, but at least he hauled your groceries for you, right? Or at least he hauled something to where your wife or yourself could go and buy this product. Next time you see somebody wearing a veteran hat or a United States Army hat or a United States Navy hat, go up there and shake his hand. Just tell him how much you appreciate what he's done for your country, to give you the freedom what freedom we do have. Next time you see a postal man, just go up there and shake his hand. Say, hey man, I appreciate you. If he says for what, say, hey, you ain't got to be out here delivering my mail. I could take my lazy ass up to the post office and pick it up out of a box, you know. But hey, that's part of the transportation department. Like I said last night, truckers get mad. We all get mad. We all get upset. There's a lot of things out here we get upset about and we get really hot about. But the ones that's out here that's never had a major accident, the ones out here that's never had major violations under their belts or anything like that, I'm discounted for that. You know, I've had one logbook ticket and I've had a few violations in my life of speeding. But I've learned my lesson. You know, I grew up a little bit. My truck now only goes about 64 mile an hour, 63 when the winds hit me in the nose. But other than that I watch every little thing I do, when I do it, and how I do it. We all got to be safe out here. We got to take care of one another, look out for one another, make sure all of us get back home safe to our families. Until next time, subscribe, like, comment. All you guys got to be careful out there, be safe, walking tall. From out in Searcy, Arkansas, we'll be back tomorrow night with a Trucker's Truth. Thank you.